Hey everybody, it's me, Steph Foxy, here on Kick. Gonna play some Doki Literature Club. Yay! I know it's late, well, later than what I usually stream, but yeah, let's figure out what the hell's going on with these girls. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Right. Welcome back, Steph Foxy. Hi, Yuri. How would you greet this? I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Oh, there you are. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Please don't glitch. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Steph Foxy? Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man! Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Why is it written like that? I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the only kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Ah, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Step Foxy. Monika smiles. Where did the other two go? I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really, no. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Steph Foxy, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. You're so cute. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay. Okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Okay. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take too wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha! Ha ha! What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Can I? Ah! Oh! What just happened? I'm sorry. Time travel exists. We can rewind. If I could rewind time, that would be so amazing. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Steph Foxy, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. And maybe we'll time travel again. Yuri fetches the tea bottle and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Steph Foxy. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Steph Foxy, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall, rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Same, girl. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Posture. You know, shoulders back. You know. Have you guys ever had your mom poke you in the back with a ruler and tell you to sit up straight? Posture. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. What? Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands that not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, she's so pretty! Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder... She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. Okay. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Steph Foxy? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Steph Foxy. Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me onto my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Steph Foxy. Oh! My heart won't stop pounding, Steph Foxy. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Steph Foxy? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Oh, okay, her eyes are wide. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. I don't like the eyes. Please. Okay, those eyes are scaring the crap out of me. It's time to share poems. Who should I show my poem to first? Hey, Nisuki, how normal are you today? I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It felt flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I won't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why... Okay, is it me or is it like the lettering kind of weird? Like the T here? And the line on the H? That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. Now I'm going to tell everyone. That's it. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think I was the best I could. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Amy likes spiders. You don't like spiders, so you don't like Amy. Like, anyone who would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Just as two of the girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Let's go with Yuri. See if she's calmed down at all. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Steph Foxy. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Steph Foxy. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Steph Foxy? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Okay. Wheel. I can't tell what that says. A something wheel turning on axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness. What is that? Parabolic gearbox? Expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Okay. Hi, Monika. Steph Foxy, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. God, what? Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day. Like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she does some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. What? But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that you'll probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. What? But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright. Beautiful. There's words. There's the letters missing. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating. Oh, I guess. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine. Rise and tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless. Something of meaningless. Delete her. What's this note down here? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Oh, there's... Is that ketchup? Today oh! I'm not reading this out loud. No. Okay, I'm just... That was disturbing. My cursor turned into that one girl. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Steph Foxy joined, and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Ledger Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I don't know about that. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival. Even if it's something small. Right, Steph Foxy? Why are you asking? Oh, come on. We can't take advantage of Steph Foxy to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. I actually do. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us here have joined a club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Steph Foxy joined. As for me, I just liked it better here than I do at home. And Steph Foxy isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Yikes. Monika is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Steph Foxy want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think anyone here saw it the same way as I did? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Steph Foxy, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of this? Well, that's not really something I could be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Steph Foxy. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would have just joined any other stupid club. This one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh my god! Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Ah! Oh my god! What? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. Can we not go back to your crazy in the right corner view and the eyeball thingy? But what about you, Steph Foxy? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than anything. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's why we'll end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, okay, your eyeball's bleeding. The identity of the club as a whole will change too. Yeah. Hold on, I got this. There we go. There we go. No, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Can your eye stop bleeding? Well, maybe we could talk. I'll talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monika. I want to do everything I can to take this to the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah! Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Steph Foxy? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Steph Foxy before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow! Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew! Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Yuri's eye was bleeding. Steph Foxy, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. Why is it getting fuzzy? I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? No. I don't know what's real. But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything or say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No! I don't know what the hell just happened. Okay. I'm gonna do blanket because I'm cold. Empty, giggle, heaven sent, imagination, vacations, unrestrained, time, whore, cute, essence. Essence. Kiss, melody, skirt, climax, smile, milk, desire, special, treasure, anger. I feel like desire. Wonderful, daydream, philosophy, headphones, landscape, nature, unrequited, uncanny, disoriented, lazy. Lazy. Warm, troll, despise, covet, charm, effulgent, cry. Why does that have a bunch of wands? I'm gonna go with warm. Huh. Music? Oh! Hello! Beauty, journey, skipping, vanilla, tenacious, explode, waterfall, promise, variance, happiness. Tears, sugar, sunset, precious, sadness, balancing disown, disaster, peace, hair. Peace? Doki Doki. No. Starscape? Determination, depression, aura, cage, fickle, dance, jumpy, anxiety, heart, memories. Aura? I see you bouncing. Unstable, whistle, grieve, sparkle, universe, insight, mouse, hopeless, heartbeat, flee. Insight? Broken, silly, comfort. I guess comfort. Lust? Okay, what is this about with the ones? Boop? Boop. Holiday shopping, loud, hop, play, vibrant, graveyard, Valentine's, sunny. Fear, sunny, holiday, Valentine, shopping, graveyard, loud, play, hop, I guess vibrant? Cheer, ambient, childhood, clumsy, pleasure, meager, parfait, romance, sweet, alone. Pleasure. Vivid, bubbles, question, papa, whisper, vitality, pain, dazzle, defeat, frightening. God, some of these are just... I don't know. Vivid? Poppy, unending, summer, flower, rainbow, rose, raindrops, marshmallows, socks. Let's go with socks. I like socks. Family, fireworks, sticky, playground, cheeks, games, excitement, fantasy, together. Okay, seriously, what's with the ones? Necessary, extraordinary, color, love, breathe, passion, inferno, amazing, joy, rain cloud. Passion. Judgment. Bed. Bed. You know, because bed is comfy. Okay, you're creepy.
Hi, Steph Foxy. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monika! I told you not to...
Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry.
Seriously, you got into... What's gone into you?
Seriously, what's gone into you lately?
Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad?
See, it is something.
I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything.
Aw, man.
And the last one here again? Well, Steph Foxy just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and... Right. I forgot.
About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, If you help us with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga.
Sorry, the last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too. And we'll make sure it's done right.
Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monika?
Monika?
Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Steph Foxy, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could... We already have plans today.
Ah. Is that so, Yuri?
That's correct. Steph Foxy is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monika?
I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes!
Thank you for understanding, Monika.
Okay.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea.
You said this yesterday. Yeah, same thing. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow her and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Same thing!
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this into a teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water.
Are you? Guys, I'm scared. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
I don't know that. Last time you left and I couldn't find you. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
We went through this! 10 minutes has passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. There's something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. We're gonna hear the same noise? Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha! 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 What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Okay? Oh my god! Oh, I saw her arm! God dang, Yuri, why? What happened? Ah! What the actual... Jesus, man!
Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It's made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies. And the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts going crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Steph Foxy? Is it just me, or has Monika been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah.
Oh.
I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the classroom all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat.
Okay.
That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be.
Why is there an image of Monika, like, ghosting?
I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I got them all from various artisans. I can make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to go lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Steph Foxy. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monika's slimy tongue anymore.
What's going on?
Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we could meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I patiently worked years for. Will you do that with me, Steph Foxy?
Will, and then okay, what happened? Okay, whew. Yikes. Whew. These girls. Let's do Monika first. I don't like that. Don't say I didn't warn you, Steph Foxy. Hey, Natsuki, you have fun stuff to say. This one's alright. Alright? Yeah, at least better than yesterday's. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean that you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? Okay. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to, just please try to do something. And as for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Uh-oh. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Steph Foxy? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Okay. What? What is going on? Yuri! Hi! Finally. Yuri holds my palm to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Steph Foxy, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Steph Foxy. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my palm to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. It'll take good care of it. Okay. I'll even... Oh! Not reading that. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it.
Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about blah, 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 blah. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm gonna vomit.
What? It just says yes or no. What do I do? Oh. What do I do? Guys? Hello? What do I do? Do I press yes or I press no? I don't know what it wants. Yes? Okay. Oh, I unlocked a new poem. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So laughing was not part of the dream. It was a noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can. Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Step Foxy? Step Foxy is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit for an extra pair of hands. Mine too. Wait, your cupcakes. Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is how is dragging Steph Foxy around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Steph Foxy decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Steph Foxy make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Steph Foxy, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your mouth and let me decide for himself. Wow. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Let me think. Should I go with anger, jealousy, or just know what the hell is going on. What the? I don't want to. Okay, so, in a standpoint, if this was regular life, and there weren't glitches and time jumps and whatever, I would probably stay away from Monika because she seems possessive. Natsuki wants me to help Yuri with her problem. But I don't know if clinging on to Yuri is the best idea. Because if I can hang out with Natsuki and get some advice or some actual information. But I also don't want Yuri to hurt herself if I don't pick her. I don't know who to pick. No! Stop it. Oh, it wants me to pick Monika. That's funny. You're a funny little mouse. I want Natsuki. Oh! Okay. What's in the background? The classroom? Yeah, you picked me! I didn't have a choice. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all of this work and then taking Step Foxy for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Step Foxy away from me every single time we're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's us go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Step Foxy. Yuri is really something, isn't she? The actual... Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really what I wanted. What's with the heavy breathing? Steph Foxy, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine.
I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you?
Yeah, that's called crazy. That's called obsessiveness, and it's not healthy, and you really should go see a therapist.
But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Steph Foxy. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Steph Foxy, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that
Okay.
I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you.
See, that's what people who need to see. That's not healthy.
I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't it sound perfect?
No!
Tell me, Steph Foxy. Tell me you want to be my lover.
You gotta get with my friends.
Do you accept my confession?
Whew, man. I should say, wow. I mean, I get the whole madly in love thing and obsessiveness and smothering. You're very clingy. And I don't want you to hurt yourself. I really don't. I mean, it pains me to know that you're doing that. Like, wouldn't it be nice to be able to say that to the character instead of just picking yes or no? Like, you can't keep hurting yourself. Please. Creepy laugh. Why the creepy laugh? Like, I accept it, but I also... I just don't want you to hurt yourself. It's like, yes, I know that you love me and everything, but I can't have that type of relationship. I'm scared to do the laugh. I can't read that. I literally cannot read this. What is she saying? Why? I want to cry so much right now. Why is this still going? How are you talking? Okay, what is this? Am I supposed to figure this out? It just keeps going. Do I just skip? I mean, I don't want to. This is sad as... This is so freaking sad. That's... Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? What am I supposed to do? History? I literally don't know what to do here. Okay. So we're done now? She just disappeared? Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? Yeah. Yeah. Nasuki runs away. I'm here! Steph Foxy, does something happen? Nasuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Steph Foxy? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. No, no. No. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yeah, there you are. Hi again, Steph Foxy. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Steph Foxy. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Can it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that's that out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri? Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent you from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Steph Foxy? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Steph Foxy. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Steph Foxy. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Steph Foxy. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. Yeah, I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I know you would get over it. So, that being said, Steph Foxy, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Steph Foxy, will you go out with me? Well, there's no. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Steph Foxy. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Steph Foxy. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Can't wait. How about Monika? Is there anything else I can click on? No, nothing in the void. Great. How about this one? How about that one? These are all weird looking. Oni. Is this how you say Monika in like different languages? Hi again, Steph Foxy. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, Steph Foxy. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a click of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you would call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Steph Foxy? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? No. Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. I don't have any comments. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious about on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on a spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready?
No. I'm scared. Guys.
I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all.
Oh god, God, go away. Oh. Why? Did I scare you? Yes, you did. You mean. You're so cute. I'm not gonna sleep now.
Anyway, Stuff Foxy, I didn't mean to get you distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you.
Shame on you! You scared me!
I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you.
Don't ever do that again.
But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see.
What do I do? Hello? Click. Guys?
Hey, have you ever heard of the term yandere? That's a personality type that means someone is so obsessed with you that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Usually to the point of craziness. They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get their way. But anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere. By now it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about. And that would be Yuri. She really got insanely possessive of you once she started to open up a little. She even told me I should kill myself. I couldn't even believe she said that. I just had to leave all that point. But thinking about it now, it was a little ironic. Anyway, a lot of people are actually into the yandere type, you know? I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. People are weird. I don't judge though. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. I'm kind of the opposite, actually. I turn out to be the only normal girl in this game. It's not like I could ever actually kill a person. Just the thought of it makes me shiver.
You deleted people! That's the same concept!
But come on, everyone's killed people in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be into yandere type, I can try acting a little more creepy for you. Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go, or anyone for me to get jealous over. Is this a yandere girl's dream? I'd ask Yuri if I could.
I don't like looking at you. That's a nice universe outside. Nice clean floors we got. Hey, my mommy.
You know, I really do think you literally saved my life by being here with me, Step Foxy. I can't imagine having been able to keep myself mentally stable, knowing that nothing here is real. I think I would have just deleted myself if you didn't show up. Sorry, I don't mean to sound dramatic or anything. I'm sure you understand yourself after spending so much time in this club. I mean, if you were forced to abandon everything in your life and spend your eternity with a few game characters, you'd probably find some way of killing yourself, wouldn't you? Well, maybe you'd write some poetry to try to keep yourself sane for a while. But then you'd have nobody to even read it. Let's be honest, the club members really don't count for something like that. I mean, a lot of people say that they only write for themselves. But I think it's hard to say it's just as fulfilling as when you share with people, even if it takes some time to find the right people to share with. Like, remember how it was for Yuri? She didn't share her writing with anyone for a really long time. And before we knew it, she was absolutely delighted to make you a part of her hobbies, too. We're programmed to desire social feedback. I don't mean the club members, I mean human beings. That's why life can be so confusing for introverts. Being an introvert doesn't mean you shun social interaction and hate being around people. It means social interaction, especially in groups or unfamiliar places, uses up a lot of energy. Like, a lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and restless. And then when they finally go out, after a half hour, they just want to go home again. I think if more people could understand how it works, they would respect it a little more. Many introverts do enjoy having people around. They love just having one or two close friends over and just leisurely hanging out. Even if you're not actively spending time together, it feels nice for them just to have you there. I'm serious. If you just go to their house, bring your laptop, and hang out there for a while, you can really make their day. As for me, I'd say I'm kind of in between. But I think I'm usually a little more extroverted. I feel like I'm always trying to do stuff after school and things like that. But for you, I can be anything you need me to be. I understand people really well, so don't be afraid to share your unique needs with me. Nothing would make me happier than being the perfect girlfriend for you. How long does this go on till? So, what's your favorite color? Mine's green. I also like blue. Oh my god. Hey, I wonder if Yuri's tea set is still somewhere in here. Or maybe they got deleted too. It's kind of funny how Yuri took her tea so seriously. I mean, I'm not complaining because I liked it too. But I always wonder, with her, is it truly passion for hobbies? Or is she just concerned about appearing sophisticated to everyone else? This is the problem with high schoolers. Well, I guess considering the rest of her hobbies, looking sophisticated probably isn't her biggest concern. Still, I wish she made coffee once in a while. Coffee can be nice with books too, you know. Then again, I probably could have just changed the script myself. I guess I never really thought of that. Well, there's no sense thinking about it now. But if you still get to drink coffee, then that makes me a little jealous. You want to spend eternity like this? Small talk? Oof. Man, you were just... You're such a delight to talk to. She's still going. I've been imagining all the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. We could get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. Or maybe a bookstore. That would be appropriate, right? But I'd really love to go to a chocolate store. They have so many free samples. And of course, we'd see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything that we do is fun. I'm so happy that I'm your girlfriend, Steph Foxy. I'll make you a proud boyfriend.
Oh man, I ain't feeling proud. I'm kind of feeling like I need to go to the store alone. You know, pick up a few things. Anywhere but here. You know? Anywhere but here.
Steph Foxy, do you believe in God? I was never too sure myself. Well, I'm sure I never really questioned it as a kid. But as I grew up, the more I learned about the world, the more I would question it. I started to wonder why God was helping people pass exams or get over a cold, when there are children who live their lives being sold as sex slaves, or the 800 million people who are too poor to even eat. I wonder how many of those people pray to God every day until they starve and die, or how many millions of families pray for a loved one to recover from some incurable disease. But the punchline is this. If just one person beats the odds and survives among the thousands of others who die, then suddenly a miracle from God. I'd really love to meet this God who seemingly laughs at the misery of everyone not eligible for his miracles. But the irony is that I do have a creator, apparently. And you know what? I bet he's still laughing at the miserable fates of Sayori and Yuri, even as we speak. What are we to him but props in a scripted play? So from that perspective, I don't think it's too far-fetched for there to be a God if Earth was nothing but his playlist.
Yeah, you need help.
Do you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet?
I'm wasting my time here sitting across from you and you staring at me creepingly.
Social media can practically be like a prison. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite websites, and before you know it, hours have gone by and you've gotten nothing out of it. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction is usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time. Or you can set a timer to have a more concrete reminder of when it's time to work versus play. Or you can separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mode. Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want to see you be the best person you can be. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I'm always rooting for you, Steph Foxy.
Can I leave? and say goodbye. No? No, you're just gonna make me sit here, stare at you with your green eyes and your red hair and your skinny little fingers with explosion and stars in the back. Your eyes don't look real. You know that? I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes. I'm sad right now. Knowing that this is the closest I can get to you. There's nothing more I want to be in the same room as you for real. And to feel your warmth. And to hear the sound of your heartbeat. Well, who knows? Maybe it'll be possible someday. Besides, I'll never get tired of being with you, even from here. Good for you. Sounds like you got your own goals. Huh. So... Huh. After a long day, I usually just want to sit around and do nothing. I get so burnt out having to put on smiles and be full of energy the whole day. Sometimes I just want to get right into my pajamas and watch TV on the couch while eating junk food. Okay, first of all, I am in my PJs. I did watch TV when I got off of work. And the only junk food I had were some Peeps and soda. So, how do you know? It feels so unbelievably good to do that on a Friday when I don't have anything pressing the next day. Sorry, I know it's not very cute of me, but a late night on the couch with you, that would be a dream come true. My heart is pounding just thinking about it. Cool. When can I go home? I seriously don't know how long this is. Like, I kind of want to end this after watching Yuri. Yeah. Eh. Poke. Touch. You know, it's been a while since we've done one of these. So let's go for it. Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I could never do that. It's really depressing, you know. As someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passions, it pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes, when you finish, you feel really proud of it and even want to share it with everyone. But maybe after a few weeks, you come back to it and you realize it was never really any good. That happens to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something and then you realize it sucks. But that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals. When you reach right for the stars, they're always going to be out of your reach, you know. The truth is, you have to climb up there, step by step. And whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gone.
and then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. So sometimes it can help to set the bar a little lower. Try to find something you think is pretty good, but not world class. And you can make that your own personal goal. It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do. If you jump right into a huge project and you're still immature, you'll never get it done. So if we're talking about writing, a novel might be too much at first. Why not try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing that you want to do right. That goes for small projects in general. You can really focus on the one or two things. It's such a good learning experience and stepping stone. Oh, one more thing. Writing isn't something where you just reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's a skill in itself to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Reading up on that stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planning and organization will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, you start sucking less and less. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything. It's built on thousands of years of human innovation. So long as you start on that foundation and take it step by step, you too can do amazing things. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. So I can go now, right? Okay, I would like to leave. Where is the exit? The window? We got this desk, table, whatever. We could just break the window. You know, it's funny because even though I've always had a lot of drive, there's something kind of enticing about being the stay-at-home partner. Oh, God. I guess I'm like perpetuating gender roles or whatever by saying that. But being able to keep the house clean and shop and decorate and things like that, and having a nice dinner for you when you come home, is that a weird fantasy? I mean, I'm not sure if I could actually see myself doing that. I wouldn't really be able to put that over striving for a fulfilling career. That's kind of cute to think about, though. Oh my God! How long is this? Where's the end? Is this eternity? Is this hell? I know there are times you won't always be able to be here with me. Like if you need to go out or take care of the other things. But I'll always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that's just a silly idea. I don't mean to be too needy or anything. That's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. You need help. You need to get out of this universe or whatever we're in. Go find some people. Go hang out with others. Okay? Just a saying.
Oh my god, I asked you this hours ago.
Hey, what's your favorite color?
Mine is emerald green. Get out of my mind!
That's the color of my eyes.
Are they? They're kind of like a forest green.
That's not conceited or anything, is it? I just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. Like it's part of my identity. Does it happen to also be your favorite color, Steph Foxy? It's just a guess. Because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now.
No, I haven't. I have not been looking at your eyes. My eyes have been everywhere else. Like my background. Huh. Wish this would be over.
I can't help but wonder how things would be different if the game gave me a route in the first place. I think I would end up forcing you onto my route anyway. It has less to do with me not having a route and more to do with me knowing that nothing is real. I think the only difference would be that I may not have needed to take such drastic measures to be with you. Maybe the rest of the club would still be around. Not that it really matters. It all lost its meaning once I found out it wasn't real. So I really don't miss those days or anything. I really don't.
I do. I kind of miss people. So, what's up?
I'm not really a fan of cold weather, are you? If I had to choose between too cold and too hot, I would always pick too hot. When you're cold, it can actually be painful. Your fingers can numb. And if you wear gloves, you can't use your phone. Actually, they made gloves that have the little swipey thing, the little pads where you can use your phone, so, It's so inconvenient. But when it's too hot, it's not that hard to stay cool with a cool drink or by staying in the shade. Although I do have to admit one thing. Cold weather makes for better cuddle weather.
Get me out of here. I want to go home. Oh my god.
Yuri did something really funny once. We were all in the club room and just relaxing as usual. And out of nowhere, Yuri pulled out a small bottle of wine. I'm not even kidding. She was just like, would anybody like some wine? Mizuki laughed out loud and Sayori started yelling at her. I actually felt kind of bad because she was at least trying to be nice. I think it just made her feel even more reserved in the club room. Though I think Natsuki was secretly a bit curious to try it. And to be completely honest, I kind of was too. It actually could have been kind of fun. But you know, being present and everything, there's no way I could let that happen. Maybe we all met up outside of school, but we never bound enough to get to that point. Gosh, what am I talking about this for? I don't condone underage drinking. I mean, I've never drank or anything, so yeah.
It's like, you want to know what else? You want to know what else? Do you have a deck of cards? You have a TV? Something? You talk about wanting to be warm? You can open a window? I can maybe get you warm. Did you know I'm on Twitter? I don't have Twitter. My username is LilMonix3. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked a username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? No. It would really mean a lot to me. With how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. Listen, I don't have Twitter. Or X or whatever it is now. So, back off. So, guess what? There's a little bit less love for you. So. Oh my god. Hey, you know that book you were reading with Yuri? Portrait of whatever it was called. It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book... actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry. Just forget I said anything. Okay, you know what? You do whatever. You want to stare at me? Stare. Go ahead, keep staring. It's fun. Like, I don't mind it whatsoever. You know, this is some kind of tacky romance game, right? I kind of have to ask. What made you consider even playing in the first place? Were you that lonely? I feel a little bad for you. But I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end for both of us. I got to meet you, and you're not lonely anymore. I can't help but feel like this was fate. Don't you feel that way too? I'm so happy we have this ending together. Sure, fate. Let's go with that. Fate. Or maybe I just wanted to play this game because a lot of people have played it and it's... Oh. You know, high school is really a really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People can really get passionate and dramatic, and others have aching hearts and seek attention on social media. But all the social pressure and hormones can lead to a dark time in people's lives. Everyone has a story. You may not know what someone is really feeling on the inside. Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. They don't want attention because they've already given up on the inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming that they don't even want people to tell them otherwise. Depression comes in many forms, but that is one of them. Just if you think you know someone struggling with depression, you can help just by treating them like they're a good friend. Spend time with them, even if they don't feel like doing much. And remind them that they always have something to look forward to. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying, "See you at school tomorrow." All of those things can help your friend make it to the next day.
I hope being friends with Sayori has given you some perspective on a true phase of depression. Yeah, she's gone now. But Sayori was never real in the first place. You're real. Your friends are real. And just by being a good person, you can save someone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? Because you, too, have people who would want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to. But people do feel that way, I promise. Man, humans are complicated. But as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love.
Okay. You know that thing about being cold earlier? Can you give me a blanket? And fuzzy socks. Can you make me some hot cocoa? No? Okay, keep staring at me. It's not weird.
Do you ever just feel like there's no reason for you to be alive? I don't mean in like a suicidal way. I just mean like how nothing that we do is special. Just being in school or working at some job for some company. It's like you're completely replaceable and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. It makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate. Well, the older I get, the more I realize that it's an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I can just change the world. Like, what are the chances that I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence or become president? It feels like I'm never going to make up for the heaps of resources I spent living my life. That's why I think the key to happiness is to just be hopelessly selfish. Just to look out for oneself, and to those who happen to be their friends only because they grew up with them. Never mind the fact that they're spending their entire life taking and consuming and never giving back. But when people realize the world would benefit more from them killing themselves, they change their whole philosophy. It's like they have to justify their reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. Anyway, I want to live my life desperately, striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm on a net positive and I can die happy. Of course, even if I fail to do that, I think I would be too selfish to kill myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right?
How do you get out of here? And nothing helps. I click, and nothing. Sorry, she's not talking. There you go.
You ever have that thing happen where you just get so anxious for no reason? Like, you're just minding your own business and you realize you're feeling really anxious. You're just sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now? So you start to think about all the things you might be anxious about. And that makes you even more anxious. That's the worst. If you're ever feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, all our worries are gone forever.
Do I just seriously just save and exit? Is this how it ends? Oh my god. I've been on here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap. I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it was popular, or would only hear the junk they play on the radio. But some of my friends got more into it, and it helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you need to fit your lines into a rhythm, and there's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put all that together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. I kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they came up with. It would really be a learning experience. Yeah. That would be interesting. Is there a point that you get bored of me being here? I'm staring into your soulless body. Hey, are you having a bad day or something like that? Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined even by really small things. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like. Or if you just start thinking about how awful of a person you used to be 5 years ago. Or if you feel worthless for putting off important work and failing to get simple tasks done. Or when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. I understand those days. Just remember the sun will shine again tomorrow. Those kind of things are as easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful and I will always love you. I hope if nothing else that knowing that helps you feel just a tiny bit better about yourself. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me, and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. Okay, if she starts talking again, I'm just gonna save it and get the hell out of here because I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know if you can reload the game. Like, after you close out of this and open it back up, you just end up here. I don't know. Come on, say something. I dare you. Anything. Okay, here we go. We're gonna save. Oh, what? There's no point in saving anymore? Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I want to go home! What? Okay, load game, main menu, settings. The problem with arguing was that each person sees their opinion as the superior one. That's kind of stating the obvious, but it affects the way they try to get their point across. Let's say you're really like a certain movie, right? If someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks because it did X and Y wrong, doesn't that make you feel kind of personally attacked?
It's because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have bad taste. And once emotions enter the picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will be left sour. But it's all about language. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. You could say, I'm personally not a fan of it, and I felt that I'd like it more if it did X and Y, things like that. It even works when you're citing facts about things. If you say, I read on this website that it works like this, or if you admit that you're not an expert on it, then it's much more like you're putting your knowledge on the table rather than forcing it onto them. If you put in an active effort to keep the discussion mutual and level, they'll actually follow suit. Then you can share your opinions without anyone getting upset just from a disagreement. Plus, people will start seeing you as an open-minded and as good listener. It's a win-win, you know. Well, I guess that would be Monika's debate tip of the day. That sounds a little silly. Thanks for listening, though.
Okay. There's no way I'm sitting in this universe, whatever. Okay. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. Oh my god. Okay, I am calling it there. So, thank you for watching. I'm pretty sure this is the last episode because I don't know what happens if you go back. So, let me know what you guys think. You can follow me here on Twitch, or on Kick, sorry. Kick, on Steph Foxy. You can follow me on Twitch, under Steph Foxy Gamer. And I also have a YouTube channel called Steph Foxy, where I do a lot of reviews, especially top of the morning coffee, and today I did salted caramel hot chocolate. Dude, stuff is amazing. So, yeah, lots of good stuff. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying this. Don't forget to follow here. Go like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch. I'm going to bed. I hope I don't have nightmares about Monika controlling my life. God. So, thanks for watching. Love y'all. See you next time.